25 days of design chats in December. Let's go. December 17th, 10 tips to save big money when you remodel. Here are 10 ways to cut costs dramatically on your home remodel. Are you ready? You're going to want to take notes. Number 1, do it yourself. If all you're paying for is the materials and the objects you're attaching to the house, not the time and expertise of people doing the work, you will save buco bucks. Of course, you will pay the cost in your own time and energy, but that's not dollars, so that's not what we're talking about. If you do need outside expertise or just even another person to help you heavy lift, ask for help. Ask a friend to come over and help you move heavy objects, and offer to trade professional services with an expert who can do things you can't. Your graphic design skills for their electrical expertise, for example. 3 is to try to keep costs low in the rest of your life while you remodel. If you're remodeling a kitchen, one of the most common home upgrades, build a temporary kitchen in your basement. Make sure you've got access to water so you can wash dishes, pull a microwave down there, maybe even move the stove down so that you don't end up subsisting on takeout and spending a lot of monies on taking a trip to a hotel to shower while you've got things out of control. This also applies to doing sort of one part of the house at a time if you're planning to live in the house, so you're only decommissioning one bathroom rather than gutting all of the plumbing and going forward. Tip 4 is to be flexible with your product selection. Wait for sales before you make a big purchase. This helps to have a long planning window. So if you know what's coming ahead, you can jump on a Black Friday or a President's Day sale and get appliances that are exactly the same product that you would have gotten for full price at deep discount markdown. Or you can look for slightly less nice products at a scratch and dent sale. If you're going to be building in carefully around your refrigerator, what do you care if it's got a big gash down the side? You can get a discount for that. Do it. Or look for secondhand objects. Scour your local restore, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Etsy to find things that have been used by someone else but now will be the perfect choice for your home. This works great for us vintage lovers because sometimes pre-used objects are the best ones for a mid-century house. And number 5 is to then think about what's valuable in the house that doesn't work for you, but might for someone else, and make it available for them to reuse. Sell your unwanted furniture, trim, appliances, fixtures, light fixtures on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and see if somebody else wants to make cash out of what you don't want in your house. This will also keep it out of the landfill. Bonus points for sustainability. Okay, number 6 is how to pay for it. You can use a rewards credit card, but pay with cash you already saved. By far, the cheapest way to finance a remodel is to save for it in advance and never have to pay interest on it. But it can be a really benefit to get major discounts or signing bonuses for a credit card. So the best plan to finance a remodel with a credit card is to have the money saved in advance and just get an extra discount, cash back, if you will, from your credit card, rather than signing up for a Home Depot card and then finding yourself paying for your remodel 10 years after it was done in interest. All right, tip 7, work with what you've got while tweaking your house, not making huge changes. The smaller the changes you make, the more subtle they are, the less expensive. Now, this doesn't mean you can't have a dramatic effect, but for example, what you want to do is keep plumbing hookups and openings in the same spot that they were originally, rather than moving everything around. Anything that already works in your house should stay. The next cost-saving tip is to stick to your original footprint. If you make no changes to the building envelope whatsoever, no additions, no new openings, no new holes, you will have a less expensive remodel. You don't need to build new roof, you don't need to pour new foundations. Everything that happens within the 4 or more walls of your house is cheaper than pushing outside of that envelope. Or 9, if you want to make an addition, make that addition as cost effectively as possible by keeping it really simple. A simple rectangular form and as little electrical and plumbing in it as necessary. For example, if you wanted to live a life that has a wonderful big kitchen that opens up into a play space, one way you might do that is to put a kitchen addition on the back of your house. But another way to do it is to keep your existing kitchen in its current footprint, same plumbing opening, and bust open the wall next to it to connect with a big new addition that goes off to the side. But if that addition is as simple as possible, 4 walls, roof, foundation, windows, electrical outlets as needed, but no plumbing, it will be a lot less expensive to build. All right, and then number 10, this one's for all the marbles. Plan your work and stick to that plan. This is why I tell people to have master plans. The most expensive thing you can do in a remodel is change your mind in midstream, or worst, after you're done and have to redo something. So the better your plan is in advance, the more firmly you follow it as you go through, the more you will save money. All right, I hope this has given you some new ideas. Put your favorite money-saving tips for a renovation in the comments. I look forward to seeing if you can tell me something I didn't already know.